Right, I've been taking it easy today, got no choice. I'm sore, I'm aching. Anyway, tinted windows. This was like, I think it was this was part of the first roll, because I'm on roll 2 now. There's enough to do this window, that window, the same door on the other side, all of this section, and that other window opposite, and the boot. And they're like 20 odd quid from that buying and selling place thingy online. They're really cheap film. This is the chameleon one, so you get like all the blues, the greens, the purples. I do like the purple. Yeah, rock and roll. Anyway, this is like the first attempt with the second roll. Get it? Nice mirror effect. But that corner wouldn't lay flat once I got him on the inside. On the outside he was fine. Got him on the inside, he's done that, and I cannot shrink it anymore. Look, I've killed it because I was trying to shrink it to the window. It just wouldn't have it, and that bit's bubbled right there, and this bottom corner's pretty bad. Got a few fingers growing, but apart from that, gap. My cutting technique needs to be improved. As you can see, I sliced that off. This rubber bit, cut it off because I followed the line but lost track somehow and ended up slicing that entire section off. So much for stainless steel knives, eh? For cutting window film. But so far, so that's that attempt. Overall, not too bad, but I will need to do it again. Practice make perfect. I've just noticed I've got bubbles, air bubbles in here. I've got several of them, several air bubbles right there. I've just seen them. Can I squeeze them out? Can I be bothered? Nah. So that one's good. That one I'm happy with. That one, no. This one, no. Not happy with it. He's done that, look. Peeled on the bottom. Couldn't get him to lay flat either. So that's got to be changed. And this one has to be changed as well, because, yeah, I've got a couple of little bits up here. All these little air bubbles, look at them all. All these tiny little air, I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but I've got loads of tiny little air bubbles all squidged in there. And the edges, my cutting edge is absolutely terrible. It's because I'm constantly doing this. This doesn't stop. Got one gone there, finger coming through. Then I've got all these air bubbles down here. What else we got? Oh yeah, there's a finger there with a bubble. There's a blister there. There's all these down here in this bottom corner. See those? Awful, terrible. Got one there. Tiny one, where is he? Oh, loads of air bubbles here. And up there. And up there. But also, the problem with this was as I was stretching it, well, not stretching it out. Why am I trying to smooth it down? It's on the inside. Oh. Yeah, as I was putting it on, creased it. Where can I see? Yeah, there's a crease. And another one. And another one. I've creased it. How the hell did I do that? I must have done something with the tool and dug it in. That's what I'm thinking. I've stretched it into a crease. I may have dug the end of the spatula in. I've got a bubble there and all. So yeah, that's got to be done again. So this side and the other side got to be done again, and that one. But there's two there, two fingers. Practice makes perfect. So for the minute, what I'm going to do with the roll is, because before with the first roll, I had done the rear window, the boot, but that went so bad that I had to rip it out straight away. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go round. I've done those windows. I'm going to do these two next, these sides, and then whatever's left, the whole roll will do the whole lot, and then the last bit will be this, because this is, yeah, this is a bit of a hoo-ha to do. Quite the other issue with it all is that it's cheap film. It's really cheap film, and for practicing it's great. And because you watch, here's the little sort of like review on this, if you watch all the professionals doing all this, they get their heat gun and they just go whoosh, 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 and then they just go whip, 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 whip with their tools, and it's all flattened out. It just flattens out. It just falls onto the window. Whereas this one, because it's so cheap, I'm stood here and going on one area, trying to get it to do all that wiggly stuff down the fingers, and it's taking ages. So, yeah. And of course, when I peeled, oh, look at that. Oh man, mental. Yeah, I'm digging the film itself, the actual colour of the film. I'm really pleased with that. It's just all this cheapness and my inexperience, but oh man, I'm getting there. But yeah, I think the more expensive films are more specifically designed by professionals, whereas this stuff is like cheap knockout stuff made in you know where. Yeah, and that's the problem. Part of the problem, I think if I had some decent film, I might actually be able to do this in one shot. But because I've got all these little errors, like all these little air bubbles sat in there, and I think practicing with this stuff is ideal, because if I do eventually get some decent film, it should be a doddle. Because I'm trying to learn with harder material, if you get my drift, or more difficult material, because it's such a cheap pile of hoo-ha. Yeah, cool. Right, that's it. Laters.